There is a Redeemer. Hey friends, this is There is a Redeemer in the key of G, and this is a simple way to chord along to this song. It's a real simple rendition of this. I've kind of stripped it down to the basics. Make sure to stop the video, and if you click on the description below, you will find the chord sheet that I have prepared for you, and you can print it out and it'll make a lot more sense. Okay, so let's go through the chords. This just has G, C, D. That's it. No minor chords, no complex chords. Let's jump in. So if you look for this group of 3 black notes, put your thumb on G, which is just tucked between there. Play every other note. I'll just move my other fingers out of the way for you. And if you play G, B, D, you'll have this G chord right there. Okay, every other note, G chord. All right, let's freeze that shape in our hand, so to speak, and move up to the C position, just found directly by those 2 black notes there. C, E, G, C major chord, okay? All right, move up 1 set of notes, and then you just pick up this black note in the middle. So we're gonna play D, F sharp, A. And we have this triangle shape. Okay, those 3 dots, those 3 notes kind of make this triangle shape. That kind of helps me to remember, oh, I got a black note in the middle there. I can't forget. Okay, so let's just review. We have G, C, and D. Simple, right? Okay, so let's take a look at left hand. We are going to play single notes over here. I'm going to put pinky on G and line up my 5 fingers, and I'm not going to move this hand the whole song to keep that simple as well. So when we play a chord in our right hand, I'm just going to play a single G note by itself, okay? Then C to C, and D triangle in our right hand to D single note down here. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to sing through verse 1, and then I'm going to break it down into how we bring the 2 hands together after you kind of get a glimpse of what it looks like when we add in vocals, all right? There is a Redeemer, Jesus, God's own Son, precious Lamb of God, Messiah, So this song is written in 4/4 time signature. So it's a ratio I call 1-to-2 ratio. And that just means what we're doing is together, then just the right hand. Together, right hand. Together, right hand, and so on. Just a nice, steady, marching rhythm. If you pick up a chord with that, it just looks like this. Together, right. Together, right. Together, right. You got it. Move to the C chord. Nice marching rhythm. And then the D chord, here we go. Okay, so just practice through those. All right, let's take a look at patterns. So in this song, we have 3 verses, and they are all the exact same. So once you learn verse 1, you've got 3/4 of the song done. Let's also talk about the pattern in the verses. So lines 1 and 3 are the same, and lines 2 and 4 are very similar. There's just an extra D chord on line 2. But otherwise, it's kind of that A-B pattern in poems, so to speak. So you're just kind of having this repetitive, every other line repeats. Let's take a look at the chorus. Let's see, first of all, if we can notice any patterns. Yes, lines 1 and 3 are the same, and lines 2 and 4 are for the most part the same as well. Okay, so this is a pretty simplified song in how I've kind of stripped it down to the basic chords for you. All right, so let's go through verse 1 together. I'm going to slow it down and you can play along with me. So we start out with this G chord. There is a okay, D, C chord. D, E, or sorry, G chord. Okay, D chord, Jesus, step down to the C, God's own, G, Son, D, okay, G chord again, precious Lamb of C, God, my G, Messiah, here's that C, D chord, holy, G chord, 1, Okay. I was not, there was a little bit of dyslexia in my brain going on there. So lines 2 and 4 aren't really similar at all, so to speak. They're the same 3 chords, just reordered. So it's D, C, G, D, and then line 4 is C, D, G. So yes, lines 1 and 3 in the verses are the same, and then lines 2 and 4 are just doing their own thing. You could do it. All right, so let's break it up into the chorus next. We're going to start out with that G chord and move in. Thank you, oh my C, Fa, G, therefore C chord, giving D, us your G, Son, D, and G, leaving your C, Spirit, G, till the C, work on D, earth is G, done. Then it just goes to verse 2. Jesus, my C chord, D, is G, D chord, name C, Bava, G, name D, aims. Okay, G chord again. Precious Lamb of C, God, my G, Sire. O is C chord. O for D, sinners, G, sane. And then you loop back into the chorus. Break it into right hand only, then left hand maybe only if you need to. Then bring the 2 hands together, and remember that verse 1, 2, and 3 are the exact same. So that is really a simple way to look at it. Play along with me. I'm going to play beginning to end, and you can sing. And if you goof up, just find the next line or the next chord that you can plunk along with me. All right, you could do it. There is a Redeemer, Jesus, God's own Son, precious Lamb of God, Messiah, Holy One. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till the work on earth is done. Jesus, my Redeemer, name above all names, precious Lamb of God, Messiah, oh, for sinners slain. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till the work on earth is done. When I stand in glory, I will see his face. There I'll serve my King forever in that holy place. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till the work of Messiah.